So let's talk a little bit about some basic foundational research that sort of supports the whole idea of music therapy, and that's the effect of music on the brain. There's a huge body of research. One of my teachers has have from them a bibliography on this topic, which is about 100 pages long, just the bibliography of the effects of music on the brain. This has been advanced tremendously in recent years with all the incredible advances in neuroscience and brain scanning devices, but it's also one of the oldest areas of cognitive psychology, going back over 100 years, where cognitive psychologists have been wondering and speculating and asking questions about the role of music in the brain and biology for a long time. When we talk about mental health, we talk about depression. One of the things that it becomes very clear from the neuroscience of music is that music listening, just listening to music, but certainly performing music, playing music, learning music, involved in active participation in music triggers the reward centers of the brain and can be associated with the release of dopamine. This one slide could be a whole presentation unto itself, but I'm just going to mention it and move on for the sake of time. Here's just one of many scientific studies in the literature. It's just a screenshot of the title page, where we can see that intensely pleasurable responses to music. When you have a pleasurable response to music, it's the brain regions associated with that are the same brain regions that are associated with reward and emotion in general. On a different topic, I'm just showing you two slides in this very brief presentation, just to make the point that we know from the neurologic research on music and neurology that active participation in music physically changes the brain. It's not just a psychological phenomenon, it's a biopsycho neuro phenomenon. One example, just one of many examples that I could bring to the table here. Broca's area and Wernicke's area, the two areas of the brain that are responsible for the production of speech and the understanding of speech, and the arcuate fasciculus, which is the connective tissue that connects those two regions of the brain. It responds to musical training. The more musical training one has, we can see there's studies that show that it becomes denser and thicker in response to musical training. Professional musicians have a thicker arcuate fasciculus than people without significant musical training, and professional singers have a thicker one than professional instrumentalists, as just one of many examples. So just to say that we know that active participation in music can physically change the structure of the brain.